True Digital Venture X. I welcome all of you to our pitch day call today. We've delayed this call deliberately by a week for two reasons. One, that Sanjeev wasn't keeping very well, and secondly, that he was making a few changes to the format of the platform. So before I start, I'll like to make a few announcements on what he's done. Most importantly, I would like to again announce that we have today 430 startups on our platform. It's been growing by the week. Every week we have so many startups joining us, mustered almost 430 deep technology based startups. Some are great ideas, some are great business ideas. Secondly, this is being done basically to make the engagement more meaningful and easier for the startups. This is a way to get some, the funding. They were in an ascending order, categorized based on the field, edutech, agri-tech, everything was done. But now on, they've been also categorized on the base of the stage on our platform now. So it again makes easier for the investors to look into what these startups are and what is their character based on all these peculiarities. It is stage, it is category, it is ascending order. Everything has been taken care of on this platform. Uh, Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the investors who will be joining all our calls. I can only say that we have been having continued engagement by the investors with our startups, and it's been meaningful engagement by all the investors. So I wanted to convey a special thanks to all these investors who've been joining our calls. Today we have two young, dynamic, and energetic, founders. First is Mr. Hemant Dugar of a startup called Book My Consultant. It's a startup in the edutech sector. He will be presenting his pitch deck. And second, we have Mr. Yogesh Dhamane, the founder of PJava. This is a technology-based startup. I will leave the details to both the founders. As Sanjeev has brought out on the InvestX panel, we have Mr. Dukbandhu Rath. He's a very eminent personality. He's been the CGM of SBI. He's also been the MD of Gujarat Ventures, and he joins us for every call. And he comes out with some great, mentoring for the startups. We again, wish to thank him, and we also, seek his continued association with our startup. We also have Dr. Vijay Kumar Salvia, who is based out of Indore, who is the presidential advisor at the International R&D Creativity Organization USA. He is also global brand ambassador for sustainable development goals for the United Nations organization. I don't know whether Colonel Tarun has joined. Anyway, we have Colonel Tarun joining us, who is also an army veteran, and he's presently mentoring three startups in diverse sectors. He's also an active mentor. Before we start, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Major General Digvijay Setia. I am a Sena Medal and a Vishish Sena Seva Medal. I retired in 2018. I'm a veteran who worked for the Army 40 years. And the last 2 years, I've been associated with Sanjeev with this True Digital startup. We have, I have really enjoyed my platform. We feel encouraged.
So we have this is our startup Book My Consultant. We want to build a platform where anyone can teach and learn anything. So we courses and more than 70 people. Before the lockdown, we were doing it on a part-time basis because we were indulged with other businesses also. I have my construction business and manufacturing business, so I was busy with them. But during lockdown, when we were forced to be at home for 3 to 4 months, we invested around 12 13 hours daily on into it, and we saw a great opportunity out here. And we can see that before it was 100 students, right now I have more than 750 students in just last 2 years. And even our earning has, that net income has increased from 12 lakh annually, it was before 12 lakh, and currently we are earning around 70 lakhs annually. That's a net income. And we have done no marketing till now. We have just been doing the work so efficiently, and we are delivering the quality work that people tell their family and friends about us, and that's how I am getting more clients because we have done no marketing till now. And right now, we want to build a website where we can, where anyone can come and teach and learn anything. But initially, to build a goodwill around among the students and people out there, I want to start with a subject that we are good at by teaching some subjects like marketing, accounts, tax, which we are good at, and by hiring few experts on the subject. That's also. And there I have seen that people out there, they are busy with their work. They don't get time to attend classes on a regular basis to skills. We have been there are people who can't afford to pay high tuition fees out there because the people, they charge a lot in countries like USA, UK, Canada, Australia. They charge really high, and we have been delivering. So these are the solutions that we provide. We work according to their time because every country has a different time zone. Like in USA, it's different. We have students from USA, UK, Middle East, around 5 to 6 countries. Australia and US is completely different. It's like poles apart. So we have been connect with them on their convenience. So we have been keeping our price really competitive, and we are keeping the to provide anything that's not good. We always try to, if we are teaching, then it should be the perfect one only. So focusing on the market size, I would say uh, different countries have a different set of audience. Like in USA, UK, we will be focusing more on the people who are working professionals because in USA, I've been teaching to students who are of age from 30 to 65 or 70 years old. So they are working in their company. They want to learn new skills, new subjects to get upgraded in their career. So they are more working professionals who don't get time to attend the classes in the universities or in to the private tuitions. So we teach them at like on their weekends, like when they have a weekend, when they have a week off, or we can say like after the working hours, we teach them. On the other side, in Middle East, countries like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Jordan, we have focusing on only on the students who are from undergraduate till master's level. Because in these Middle East countries, most of the teachers are from India or Pakistan. They prefer Indian teachers a lot. They want that because, to be very honest, Indians are very good in teaching, and they have a good knowledge about these different subjects. So we are getting around four. I currently have around 400 students from Kuwait, UAE, and Saudi Arabia, and all were made during this lockdown only because before lockdown we were focused only on US and UK market because of the amount of money we are getting off from there. So, but during lockdown we have enough time, so we concentrated on these countries also. So we got some good clients from these countries. And in Australia and Canada, people usually we can focus on both kind of people because in Australia, is people are not so rich like in the USA or UK, so they go there on what to say scholarship basis to study. There people are from different countries. They are working there, and every company want their employees to develop their skills. Like I have clients who are working for Ted Baker, Jara. Even I have taught to students of firefighters in Florida. So they want to learn the basic skills also, like Excel, IT department, IT subjects. So we have been teaching that also. In we want to be a marketplace where anyone can teach anything. So our vision is market side of that of Google. If a person, because I think everyone want to learn something every day. Because even the people out here, we want at least to learn some skill, some education, some uh, concept out there. So everyone want to learn something. So we want everyone to be our customers too. These are subjects that we focus mainly on right now, but there are few unconventional subjects like firefighting subjects, nursing, and something like that that we also focus on that. These are subjects we have been teaching, and people usually say that how can two people teach so many subjects? Like my brother is an IT engineer. He teaches like accounting very well, means like better than the CAs out here. He teach economics also. He teach management also sometimes. But his basic good thing is science, statistics, and mathematics. He's very good with stats. Like there are certain topic in statistics that he can challenge the professors out there that his method is right and theirs can be wrong. So we have been doing really good in statistics because the amount of teacher out there in these two subjects, stats and mathematics, is quite less in the international market, and we are getting more clients in these two subjects. These are the market size currently we have been discovered. These are our competitors like Udemy is the BS1, then the Coursera, then Khan Academy, then LinkedIn also provide the learning, but they don't provide the live education for the global students. They are only into providing the degrees, providing the learnings, videos and all. There's less of live interaction out there.
Hemant, which slide are you on?
On the competitors
Because
slide number,
we are on subjects offered slide. Slide has not changed here.
now it's changed.
It's not actually.
No, no, it's
Yes,
not
Hemant.
changed.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
changed. Now it's changed.
Now it's changed.
Okay,
All right, thanks.
sorry. Yeah. So now is competitive advantages, like what advantage we have over others. Like basically, I would say the first competition advantage we have is that we have a huge experience in this field. It's been 13 years. We have taught students for 25 different universities across the world. We have their study materials. We have their concepts, the things they want to learn, the subjects they offer. We have taught around more than 500 different courses also till now. Like from CBA, like in COVID, you can say that two subjects, CBA 440 and the simulation game. We are the only teacher out there who can teach these two subjects because we are getting more students on these subjects on a daily basis. Because simulation game for marketing is huge demand in Middle East region because they want real time game where people can sell the product and learn by how to sell it. So there is a simulation game available on the marketplace website where they sell their product, they market their product, and learn how to sell in the real world. So we have been getting more students in that department because we have a good experience out there. And there are very few platforms across the globe that provide live tuitions to so many different subjects at a go. And we have access to global student data. We have around student data from different universities also, different region like from USA, there's Florida, then San Francisco, California, many other countries, states. We have the data also. Business model. That's how we are planning to generate a revenue out here. First of all, we are planning for selling the membership for pre-recorded videos. It can be subject wise membership or as a whole membership, bundled membership. Like if someone is taking about 3 to 4 subjects recorded videos, then we can give them around discounts. Then we can sell the curated course materials and notes. Like we are getting around ebooks, but people out there want to know the basic, only the summary of the book out there. We also create some course material and notes for them, which help them to learn in a better way and to focus only on the things that's required. So we can create those created course materials and notes that we can sell on. Fees for the live classes, because it depends on the country and the subject we are offering, so we can charge according to it. Then we can provide them career counseling. We have a good reputation in the universities also. We know the professors out there, we know the faculty members and the management team out there. So we can contact to them and tell them that our students want to get admission in their colleges. We can help them get the admission also. And skill-based training like for Excel, for robotics, for digital marketing if they want to learn. If they want to learn online or offline marketing also, we can teach them the skill-based training and then we can charge the fees for that also. This is the financial forecast that we have made. To be very honest, I have always focused on the thing that make your product so strong that don't need to market your product much, because just like I've been admiring the company Apple a lot, so they focus on providing the product because which is perfect, which is the customer don't demand any changes in the product much. So the expenditure of marketing I have kept very low because I know how to capture the market out there. Because in Middle East and USA, people want quality work only. They don't look at the price. They don't look at the where from they are getting the features out there. Because I and my brother, like my brother is an IT engineer. I have done only graduation in finance and accounts. So they don't ask me for the resume or the degree that I hold to teach. Like I have been teaching marketing and I have never learned marketing before. But I have been teaching because I have the experience, I have the knowledge out. I have read many books, so I know what they want. So I focus mainly on the product. So the expenditure mainly will be on the team we are building and infrastructure that we will be building. And marketing we will be spending less because people look for the quality work only out there. So this is the fund we are planning to raise. We are planning to raise around USD 2 lakh 50,000. That's around 2 crore in exchange of 15% of the shares of the company. We will be utilizing around 35% for the infrastructure and platform, because we will be building the website, mobile application. So we will be focusing on the platform a lot, spend a lot, and infrastructure like office space and different things. 40% of marketing, because initially, if we want to capture different countries like France or Italy, which are new to the market, we need to do a good marketing, because I personally don't have many students out there. My actually my first student was from Italy only, but after that it couldn't transfer into more students because it was my first class. I have less experience, and people are very conservative. Like they don't want to spend on teacher who have no degree out there. So that's why to capture the different country, we have to spend on the marketing part. 15% of the manpower. We want to hire people who are really good. We don't want to hire anyone like with basic knowledge or basic understanding. So we will be spending around 30 lakh for the HR, for human resource. 10% for the contents and others. Others means like we will be talking to universities to let us sell our content to their students, our videos to them, because there are many online universities who provide only the material and guidance. There are limited teachers out there, there are limited resources out there. So we can ask them that let your students study from us. So we will be paying them certain amount of deposit and something like that, because I have talked to two, three universities out there, and they tell that to build a trust, we want certain bond, certain amount to be reserved in our universities, so that there should be mutual trust out there. So that's the thing. That's my team. My brother is the co-founder and the CTO, because he's an IT engineer. He has been done IT from Heritage Institute of Technology. He has worked for TCS for 3 to 4 years as an assistant system manager. And he actually started the company. He started teaching the people out there. I tell you a story. There was an international student, foreign student from USA. He asked my brother to solve around 5 to 10 math problem. We told him that I won't be doing it for free. I will charge around $1 per sum. So that's how first earning came to us via PayPal, and that's how our first client came on board. And now through word of mouth, we are getting around 750 to 1,000 students till now. And that's me, Hemant Dugar. I've been because I represent the company. He look after the technology part. I look after the management part, like how to get the money from, how much to charge, what work we should give to whom. Like we have a team of 6 people also who are working for us. So who is good in this subject, so we can transfer the work to them. And I've been teaching for last 10 years only because before that I was doing my family business. I was involved in that more. But for last 10 years I've been also teaching. So that's how things have went for us. And last, we want to close it like saying that we want to be the first startup in India which is not focused on any particular set of audience. Because I've been taking from students from 16 years till 65 years, so I have from different professional also, like from healthcare department, from IT engineers, for firefighters. We are fashion designers like Ted Baker, Jara. Then we have students from history, psychology, philosophy. So we know that everyone in the world want to learn something new almost every day. So we uh, kind of provide service to almost all the people out there in the globe. So we don't want to be focus on any particular kind of audience only. So we want to focus on as a whole to all the people out there. So that's how and that's my thank you note for you. Thank you.
So, any questions for Hemant? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to call.
Yes.
I have a question regarding that. If what is the what is your? Can you explain me with one example? That
Okay.
is, what is any example with your product, means whatever the product you have, and what is the price and what is your technique to sell it, so that we will know the potential behind that.
See, to be honest, the product is the service that we provide, and the pricing depends on the countries also. Like in Middle East, we charge higher because the people are very rich out there and they are willing to pay anything. If they are getting the quality education, they can pay around $60 to $80 per hour of one live classes. Depends upon the subject they choose. Then in Australia, the price is very less, around 40 to 45 US dollar is lesser out there, around $40. Then in USA, it's the mid range because there are people who have shifted to USA from different countries, like from Norway, from Nigeria. There are students from different countries who are living in USA just to study and work. So from there we get around we have students who we teach for free also, like to just to start with, just to tell them that we are good. We have been providing free education to them. Then right now I'm charging around, depends on the weekly and the monthly basis, because they get payment on a weekly basis. So they pay me on a weekly basis like around $100, $200 upon one subject, depending on the level of education they want to get from us. And from mainly we are focusing on the Middle East countries because the amount is good and the demand is very high out there because there's no other options else from studying from the universities only. In Middle East, there's no private concept like private tuitions or something like that. There's very few people who give private tuition in Middle East.
No, it's okay. It's okay. My question is different. You are looking after the investors. Okay. So,
Yeah,
as if I want to invest in your company, then
yeah.
I should know. what is the product, and similarly, what are the different type of features you want to be features, services, facilities to the customer product. So that I would know ki, yes, this is the main product, and behind that this is the facilities, and we will charge this fees, and after it we will get this return. So please expect according to that, because we want practical things, and we don't want any theoretical. That's so after this we would like to be interested in investing them. Yes, okay, this is the product, and we will get such type of benefits return. So give me that example. See, I am the what customer. How you satisfy me? See, what is your facilities, and what should be the advantage of taking any services from you? So just like on that, you please explain me on that basis.
On that basis, I would like to say that it will depend on the subject also. Like in Kuwait, people are like they study for 2 months certain subject. Like for marketing, basic marketing, they study for 2 months. It's nothing like the 1 year course they have. It's like the 2 months, 3 months, and 6 months. Semester wise, it depends. So if a class is of 2 months, then if they want a live classes on a regular basis, then I can charge around per subject $50 per day. 1 or 2 hours of learning and teaching. So then on a weekly basis, if they want, they're 7 days,
So,
then I can provide it
Hemant,
at
yeah,
$50 per
Hemant,
week.
so Vijay, he has given the list of subjects that he is doing, and on the rate card, you guys can actually, I will conduct a deep dive call for you where you can understand Vijay if you are interested in, investing in the company. Is that all right? In the interest of time?
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, Hemant. I think let's give Yogesh also adequate time to make
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
presentation. Thank you.
Good digital team providing me this platform actually. And let me share a screen. So can everyone see my screen?
Yeah, we can see that. We can see. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but so I exactly 1 year back. Today is my company's birthday. So 8th September I founded this company. I came back from US, and then some different thought process went into my mind, and I saw opportunity, and I immediately started working on it. So the name, what's in the name? Let me make things something interesting. P-Java is you can see like a parrot logo. So P for parrot, and Java is a platform where we build our product. But there is another tribe also. The P for Prithvi, Jal, Akash, Vayu, and Agni. All these five elements. With this in my mind, I founded this company with unique name. So let's move on to the next slide. So I divided this section into two parts. First is pitch deck, and second is my company information. So let's start with this index. So we all know like e-commerce, and we are there is hardly anyone who has not bought or anything from online. Either it's a social commerce or it's a traditional commerce sites. So everything is going online. So it's we can divide word into two parts, like people who are not buying online, and people who are buying online everything. So we all going on buying stuff online through social commerce, through traditional commerce, and the way it's growing like exponential way. There are a lot of stats I can present, but I just collected very few from from trusted sources, and those are saying like we are at, even in India we are at 74 billion expected in this year 2022. Social commerce is at less, which from last 5 years we can see like social commerce started and 60 to 20 billion mark it is supposed to mark that, with the 50% rise, 50 to 60% rise, that was the expected things. So let's come back to the social commerce. Social commerce is like new phenomena compared to the traditional online buying. I would say like in India, from last 4 to 5 years, we are seeing like uh, selling is integrated with some interesting entertainment platforms. We can say like a good example is trail or other mobile applications where you can watch a good interesting video and you can simultaneously buy something in between if your mood is good. So those are like a very good interesting stuff we are seeing. That is all about social commerce. That was the one of the model. These people providing a lot of social commerce facilities. So existing business model, if I go by my left hand side, it's traditional commerce. On my right hand side, social commerce. So again, social commerce, there are a lot of ways these people have business models like influencers, product listing, audio, make audio of your product, then convince the audience like we are good, how good is our product, and then sell it. Or you can just do a content delivery, like you can just create some videos, post it, and then hopefully someone click the buy button. And then again, a new concept is coming up like group or community buying. Then again, there are referrals. So a lot of new business models are coming up. A left hand side, I would say confidently, I can say e-commerce platform. There are hundreds, not even hundred thousands of innovation already done, because those are entire target was to unification of the platform. For example, delivery services. In only delivery services, the backend channel, there are lot of calculations were computed, and today we can see our one order delivered to our home. Those time calculation plus return policies, all policy, legal and financial policies, a lot of calculation has been done and a lot of innovation already done. But on social commerce, it's quite a new. As per my study, it's just people are getting used to it. We can see Facebook, Instagram ads, a lot of stuff there, and people just started buying the products on those platforms. So now, what exactly I saw and why is my company founded based on something opportunity and problem. I saw both of these things in this entire e-commerce, online commerce. The shopkeeper or a simple person, a small businessman or small service provider, they are lagging, little bit lagging behind, because for them the platforms which are already present, I would say like on an average, the innovations are not at that pace which should have been, which could have been compared to the traditional commerce where the platform is very unified. So I saw like here, if I find out some tools, techniques, and technology, and then I can generate a very good business opportunity for these people: a shop owner, small businessman, service provider. Now let's if there so these people facing main three challenges. There are a lot of dependencies for them. They can't just go on the Facebook, Instagram, or the trail shop or the deal share kind of apps, and they can't confidently say like, yes, my problem is solved. There are still some will, out of 100, 10 will be successful, other 90s are still lagging behind, because every platform has plus minus things which are helping, always helping, like a gravity business model where the topper one are getting more and more business, the lower ones are not able to match that. So second problem is quality, price, and service. They can't, absolutely they can't match, because there is a technology behind, there is a money, of, there are a lot of things which they can't match, because they have a 4 by 6 of shop, and what exactly you can do with that. The third one is retaining customer is biggest challenge. That is the one of the main parameters, because if I click or go social commerce, even if I buy one thing, then next day I don't, I'm not sure, like until next month comes and I remember something and then I again come back. So these three challenges are there. So let's move on to the next slide. So my company has uh, created a minimum viable product. We have almost 90, more than 90% product is designed and already built. It is called as a parrot for business, and this is the logo of the app. It's basically, we started with some foundation kind of platform. It is digital social e-commerce. It creates the identity of business person. It allows them to showcase the product, a shop owner or business person, what exactly you are doing, what you are offering. Those things he can create there in one limited space. A specific space is given to every shop owner. They can create a connection with customers, so that is very important thing. Like, customers should remember you. They should, if they like your store, if they like your shop, they should come back and buy something at least. That's how you are generating the business repeatedly again and again. Else there is no, it's not, we can't say like it's something helping them really. Now, last point is, they are list their business based on the location and city. So we are using backend, we are using location services, and we have not yet designed some algorithms, but its platform is going to be fully technology platform, where I have planned in the coming up years to design some algorithms which can be based on the location services. Let's come into the, now here you people might get a very good idea about product. So this is all about my product. So where people can register as a chatting user or business user. Now I have divided businesses into three category mainly. It's a food, a shop or store, or service person. You can be an engineer, doctor, lawyer, artist, anyone. And food category, you are running a hotel, restaurant, a small stall, or you are selling beverages. Even you are selling one food, we consider it as a, you are a perfect businessman for us. Like, you might be a good customer for us. Even if you are selling only apples, I think you are good to be our customer. So here, if business registers, then this is third picture. If you see, this is how his profile will be seen by the entire audience, or we can say all the customers. So here we have allocated a specific ID number to every business. Businesses can receive follow up, likes, and then customers can provide the ratings. And for slide, if you see on the top below the parrot for business name, there are three tabs. One, two, three. So first is where the chatting will be listed. Second, chatting, all the chattings between chat users, business user, or business to business, or business to consumer users, they will chat. A second tab, here all the businesses are listed in the manner of location. For example, if I am sitting here right now, and if I open the app, all the businesses will be listed based on the distances. And third tab, it's something which we are keeping like coming soon tab. So here something is going to coming soon that we have planned, uh, and maybe hopefully we can see that tab in coming months. So who will be the expected user base? Of course, I already told this, so we are not going to spend much time on this. Shop owners, store owners, brick and mortar shops, businessmen, businesswomen, food shops, or general users who will be use this platform to communicate with about five type of businesses. What is exactly the benefit to users? So there are two type of users: business users and chat users. So business user, definitely they are getting a platform which is kind of one of its kind, because they will be listed based on location, and every user will see them. They will get orders like inquiries. Currently there is no buying selling end to end we are managing, but there will be direct chat users will generate inquiries. So, and platform is very simple communication based platform. Just going back here, you can see that there is a chat option, parrot call option, mobile call option, email, websites. So those benefits, almost everyone, both kind of users will get benefit. Now, a milestone completed, we can say like we design and built a foundation product. Yes, we did it, and now it's time to showcase to the market and just get an idea, reviews, what exactly people think about this product. So we are in this phase. Last one, the go to battleground. Just quickly, I'm going through the company deck information. So yeah, so 8 September, that was exactly the same day, 1 year before, and me and my dad is a managing director currently in the company. It's something about me. I work as a software consultant around almost 12 years in the product lifecycle management domain, where I work on the automotive, aerospace, electronics industry products, basically CAD, CAM designs, which are going to be maintained. So this is our current company situation is. Am I audible, Sanjeev?
Yes, very
Yeah,
much.
you are audible, Yogesh. You are audible.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Let me go back to the slide. Yeah, currently this is the company share capital. There are just financial statement. Instead of preparing something proper CA statement, I just keeping it very simple, understandable. Like we don't have any loans, we don't have any liabilities, and these are two good thing. A bad thing is we are low on cash reserve, and we don't have any depreciating or appreciating asset currently. Company not owning anything, but we own the product which we already designed. So what exactly the revenue model for us? Like if I am pulling some like 100,000 or 200,000 businesses on my platform, then I must also get something from them or something from the customers. So the plan is like there is already two things implemented and integrated in the current foundation model, foundation product. Those are advertising and event ads. Those both are unique and those are placed at somewhere in the app which is not going to disturb the user's activity or chatting activity or browsing activity. Those are separately placed under one single tab where those are categorized and with three kind of ads we can say. One is very generic ad, one is event based ad, one is other kind of ad where we from our company itself we can just generate some ads, these kind of ads. And next phase we have plan like subscription and content creation, which will provide us another revenue. Like it will be a start of revenue, a real revenue, which will be the directly from the businesses. The first two which are available in the product, those most likely those will not be from businesses, but those will be from the agencies and some big players like big advertising players who will help us to pass on the ads, and those ads will be scrutinized, reviewed, and after that those will be pushed to the users. So fund utilization. Also companies that I say like it's all about technology, and it's all about technology only. So entire focus will be put money into the app platform where we already did some very good work. My team has did a very good work of reducing the maintenance cost of the platform. Usually, what happens like people go create apps, platforms, and then they start doing research. How can I just reduce my maintenance cost, training cost, or server cost? But we started before it. I did some research. From my side, I suggested good suggestions. We implemented that. From my tech partner, who suggested very good suggestions, and we just literally reduced the cost in very good manner. So that was the one unique thing I can proudly say. Like I started, and we started with very good way. Even though we are not launched product, but beforehand we have taken lot of things which need to be usually people take care after only release of products. So yeah, that's a good thing. Like I always know, it's a crowded market, and basically India is the best apple pie like market for everyone now because it's we all know like challenges are very high. It's not going to be easy, uh, and we can't say like we will do entire something we are bringing which will revolutionize everything. No, that's not the case. But what we are bringing is very unique, and definitely it will be a good platform to be watched on. So thank you everyone. I'm open for questions.
Yeah, please go ahead with your questions.
Colonel Tarun, you want to ask something?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Vijayji, go ahead.
Yeah, yes. Or somebody has.
No, Vijayji, please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. As you are.
I can't hear.
Can you stop sharing, Yogesh, your screen?
Yeah.
Your company and the product is regarding the e-business. So,
Exactly.
e-commerce based, a multi-product. So, if how from starting means how much you want, how much money you want.
Okay. uh, Currently, uh, I'm planning to dilute 10% equity. 10% equity I'm planning to dilute.
So that
And
that is actually that is the base. Okay, your presentation goes, everything is good. Now I am ready to invest. So that is the now you have to take you must have the business plan. Yes, I want such type of money, and if you invest such type of money, then we will give you such type of returns. So have you any plans regarding that? Yes, if you invest this, I will give you this. If you invest it, I will invest this money, this. So I just want to pull out that thing. What is now next?
yeah, so how much money I want? How much money I want? I am very much clear. So I am like under 200K category. So that is our plan. Regarding your second perspective, like how much I will give the return, that even I don't have any calculations because there are 5 business models which are in pipeline. So after 2 years, I'm planning like number of businesses on the platform plus the revenue from 4 models plus there is another model subscription which will be the every business going to add the valuation to the company. So that based on that calculations, I will definitely get back like what exactly my future plans, like how much audience I want, how much businesses plan in next 1 year, and the revenues expectations. And I will come back on this. Currently, I don't have data. Sorry.
Okay, so it requires so much data analytics, data science also. Have you gone through this data science? Any? Yes, this type of customer we will first look out, and targeted customers are that, and these are the customers which require such type of
Vijayji,
services. So that
that data is not there with him because he is in idea stage right now.
Um, Pardon, actually, if I'm not wrong, your question is which kind of customers we will target? Is that the
yes,
question?
yes.
So shop owners, the first customers will be shop owners, all the shop owners, stall owners.
Okay, good. So you have to just prepare such type of a business and a productive plan, profitable plan with respect to investment and return based.
Okay.
Your presentation requires such type of we can say leg press, and you have to overcome this leg. So prepare it in a good format, then definitely you will get a good support.
Sure, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Tarun, you are speaking something. I think you are on mute.
Yogesh, you are in the ideation stage right now. When
Yes,
you
sir.
are in the ideation stage, in fact, this goes for you as well as for him both, who is already experiencing the market. When you are pitching yourself, it would be good if you can share what your current valuations are and also what you are expecting in terms of dilution. I would be more interested in that how you want to use that money which you are seeking. So in your case, if I say that the idea is it looks appears good, have you done a small? Are you ready with an MVP or a proof of concept or something? If even if all your 5 modules are not ready, probably one module is in some stage, or you are expecting that people would going to support you right from the beginning. How you intend taking it forward?
Correct. So the product is, I would say, like it's a 90% product, and we can even go with this in the market without even doing anything extra. The My plan is simple. Currently, there will be a platform cost which I need like before it. I want to make sure like next 1 year at least that I have some good cash reserves that will be invested in the platform maintenance cost. Second is the money utilization will be done on the I say like if you saw that revenue model slide, there are 2 revenue models already there, but there are 3 more want to implement that. So that decision I have to take like whether I should add those model and then I should go to the market, or I have sufficient now cash reserves, or I am very much confident that product is better, so I should start directly marketing.
Yogesh, what Tarunji is asking is, without any money, you are ready, right? You are with one product. You are saying 90% ready. So what has
Yes,
stopped you for launching? Am I right, Tarun? That's what.
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Why don't you launch it now? Why are you waiting for his asking? And why add 2, 3 more and then go? You can still make money with one product only.
The problem here is I need strong backing, a network, and the model are advertising models. Those are not a guaranteed models, because if I'm bringing some business on the platform, currently there is no model where business will pay to me or company, because they will register completely freely. It's open. Like a charity platform.
So that's why he's saying proof of concept. That's what he's
Yogesh,
saying.
Yogesh, Yogesh,
So-
if you are going to do this kind of a pitching, I'm telling you, probably you'll not be able to last. You have been given a lot of time out here. People, those who are going to invest in you, they are not doing charity. You might be interested in the social entrepreneurship part of the e-commerce.
No, no, no.
Anybody who's going to invest in you, he's looking at X time returns.
Correct.
You can take a wild case. People are not going to enter into it because Yogesh is doing something phenomenal or he's going to change the world. They are going to enter because after 18 months, 2 years, he's looking for an exit. So you have to be ready with certain answers, that what is your proof of concept, how you're going to generate funds. And this is the same set of questions which I asked, because ultimately you are currently doing business. Even in the case of Hemant, you are doing phenomenal business and I'm not taking anything away from you. But will you be able to maintain your steam? In your case, the steam engine has not yet started rolling. So you have to give me that confidence. And if you're going to use these words, that I am not very sure of whether my advertising model will work or it will generate funds. If you are doubtful, I am 10 times more doubtful in investing in you. I want a founder who is confident of himself.
Yes, sir. So you identified some gaps, and I agree with you. The the only thing is like the reason I am not confident in advertising because currently I have to build a network. For that, I have to approach the agencies and all this stuff. For that, I need a someone.
So what's stopping you? अरे यार तुमने एक इतना मतलब एक डिफरेंट आइडिया बनाया है.
His idea is different. I really like this social
But
versus the
the idea is
e-commerce
different.
mixing. Yeah.
But what is stopping you to explore and see that what kind of acceptance does it get?
Yeah. People are waiting for you to launch it because they want to see how you'll fare in the market.
And you are waiting for people to invest in you.
And you are.
Okay, you should go out, explain how your product is going to fare, what kind of response it gets. Probably it will help you to iterate to a certain extent to make it more market ready, because there has to be a commercial angle even to your social entrepreneurship model, and those commercial angles are going to help you build a stream of investors, and that is going to make magic for you, and not the other way around. तुम ना तालाब के पास आकर के बैठ गए हो और सोच रहे हो कि कोई मेरे को पानी पिलाएगा. नहीं बॉस, पानी तो आप ही ने पीना है ना.
Correct.
You're going to tell me that this is my business model, this is how I will help you develop that business model. But if you are not sure, because the idea is yours, so when you created this idea, what made you get into this field? What made you get into these 5 verticals? What made you that they are going to be profit generating? I did not get that sense from you. I love the concept, but I should get that sense from you that it is doable also.
Correct, sir.
So that is what I'm trying to convey. Idea अच्छा होने से is one thing. How do you sell that idea is entirely another game, and you should be capitalizing on your idea if it is there. So go out in the market, ask couple of advertising gurus or advertising people that I have this idea. क्या होगा ज़्यादा ज़्यादा कोई आपका उसको पसंद आएगा, वो आपका मार्केट चुराने की कोशिश करेगा, मार्केटिंग आइडिया चुराने. Probably he will say that let me collaborate with you.
I'm just playing safe. Otherwise, there is no reason. The
Why?
playing safe is
An entrepreneur is not supposed to play safe. He's supposed to take calculated risks.
yeah, that's true.
So you have to take that risk. और बॉस एक चीज और बता देता हूँ योगेश, ये आइडिया तुम्हारा है, किसी के पास डीप पॉकेट्स भी होंगे ना, he doesn't know how to help this idea fructify into a fruitful business. He may copy your idea, but he will not know how to take it to the ultimate logical fruition, where the investment will start yielding into greater profits and it will start making a buzz in the environment. He will only know that this is, and probably he will do it for some point of time, but he would be looking for somebody as passionate as you to run that idea. जिनके पास पैसे होते हैं, वो आजकल जितने भी entrepreneurs हैं वो क्या कर रहे हैं? They're only multiplying their money. They are no more serial entrepreneurs. They only want to multiply their money. So the point is, the fun, the enjoyment part is, like today at my age, no, I miss out playing certain sports which I used to play at a certain age or at a certain age. Digvijay sir will agree. When we were youngsters, the kind of things we do. आज हम वो फुटबॉल का मैच जो है ना इंग्लिश प्रीमियर लीग में देख करके खुश हो जाते हैं. But the point is that we enjoy playing that game. An entrepreneur is one who takes a deep dive into it. He does the swimming with the team. He plays, he gets into the field with the team. And that is where something happens. Just by putting in money, nothing happens.
So, Yogesh, I'll tell you about myself. I was also thinking whether what kind of website I'll create, and Major General Digvijay Setia sir said, "Why don't you produce anything, yeah?" So I sat down for 15-20 days, learned and created the first website, which was very different from what you see. And over a period of time, Major General sir, he can tell from a third person's view as to how it has evolved today, where people come and connect with us, and we still try to simplify it. So we have pivoted several times in experimenting. I think what Tarun sir is telling you is that don't wait, launch something. You will not get it right. let people come to your website and tell you what is wrong, and they'll tell you because they want, at least friends and families will give you feedback.
Share that thing with people.
Huh.
Well, this is
the
my
network.
vision.
This
This
is
is my
where
India.
this is the network. You share your first prototype. I'll give it to Tarun, Dukhbandhu sir,
Yeah.
Vijay sir. They have 10 more people. They have. They also are investors and they have a network. They will share there, and they will ask feedback. This is something that I'm thinking of putting money in. Can you guys tell me whether onboarding and all that you felt good or not? They will pass that feedback to you.
You will get a lot of feedback
Yes.
that will help you grow. That will
I'm
help you
ready.
understand.
I'm ready to share. The product is ready. I have looked and I can share it.
योगेश प्रोडक्ट रेडी है तो भाई किसका इंतजार कर रहा है? तुमने प्रोडक्ट बनाया किसके लिए? पैसा लेने के लिए नहीं बनाया. तुमने प्रोडक्ट बनाया था अपना विजन देखने के लिए कि आई कैन चेंज दिस वर्ल्ड, एंड यू आर नॉट विलिंग टू टेक दैट रिस्क, एंड यू एक्सपेक्ट कि लोग आकर के आपके विजन पे पैसा लगाएंगे व्हेन यू योरसेल्फ आर नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट. देयर इज अ डाइकोटमी इन दैट.
अभी
So you
हिमांशु
should-
हिमांशु होता ना, बहुत डांटता है इसको, बोलता यू आर,
Biल्कुल.
हाँ वो कहता
You
कि
have
यू आर क्रिएटिंग
skinned
योर,
your life. He would have skinned your life.
skinned
I'm
you
telling you.
actually alive because
No, we are not. Actually, yogesh, the concept of, concept and conceptualization are two different things, and the test of the test of pudding is in its eating, and you need to launch yourself. You are not launching a product, you are launching yourself. In fact, when you are doing something, you are really not launching a product, you are really not launching a service, you are launching Jogesh. Ultimately, I think your venture to be successful, the acceptability of Jogesh in the market has to be much higher. I need to be interested in the Yogesh as much as I am interested in the product that you deliver in the market, because you know that Yogesh and the deliverable, I mean, being developed or developed by Yogesh are virtually the same thing. They are two sides of the same coin.
Today,
I hope I am making the
everyone's only homing at the proof of concept, that you have to prove, you have for yourself, you have to be sure that your product or whatever changes you want to make in your product over a period of time, it takes time to evolve. That is what Mr. Rath is saying, Tarun, and everyone saying the same thing.
And once you learn something, you also, I mean, I won't call it shortcomings. You may not have any shortcomings at all. Once you learn something, then you come to know what further improvements I can really bring about to make it more competitive, more agile, more time testing, more acceptable in the market.
योगेश, अगर तुम सोचते रह गए ना, I can assure you, probably next 6 months you'll find somebody उसको भी idea आया होगा. The only difference between you and him would be he went ahead and he probably would have an early start advantage.
I agree with you.
So don't be tentative. You are not tentative. Obviously, your body language is quite positive. I can make out from a distance. But do not at least, try to exhibit or try to, display a sense of tentativeness as far as launching your product is concerned. Do